We're getting close and personal today. Okay, that might be a little bit too close, so yeah. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Melinda and I post about literally anything and everything I'm currently passionate about. Today is a video that I'm very excited to be sharing with you guys because we are doing a makeup routine for 2019. It is halfway through the year and usually I do this in the beginning of the year. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do it this year because I am by no means a makeup connoisseur or by no means a makeup guru. I just like going to makeup stores, looking at makeup, trying out makeup, talking to the makeup experts there, learning their tips, and just getting makeup on a pretty regular basis is kind of bad. Yeah, I really love makeup and I like doing these videos, but I wasn't sure that you guys actually wanted to see them. So yeah, that is why I haven't done it this year. But I made a poll earlier this week about whether you guys wanted to see, okay, not this week, technically when I post this video is last week. Yeah, earlier last week, asking you guys whether you wanted to see a makeup routine from me, and surprisingly you guys did want to see it. So this is it. This is me doing my makeup and showing you guys how I do it. Let's just get on with the video, shall we? Okay, so one of the first things I like to do is prep my face before anything. The first thing that I use to prep my face is pretty much this. It is something that works really well for me, particularly in this climate where it's a little bit chillier. The air isn't that humid. I love going for this because I feel like a little bit goes a long way. And I realized I didn't mention it. It is called the Firma Day Serum. And the great thing about it is that it seeps into your face. What I usually do is I just pat it in. I don't really rub it in. I pat it in. I want to be really gentle with my skin, particularly around the morning because we don't want the wrinkles. And yeah, that's basically what I do to help you guys understand what this is a little bit better. It sort of reveals a brighter, firmer, and more even looking complexion. I really noticed this, especially like one of the reasons that I bought this was because I was struggling a lot with dry patches on my skin during winter, and this really helped a lot with it. And basically the result is like radiance and illuminance. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it yet? I can see it. So okay, the next thing that I like to try to do is to prime my face. I notice when I prime my face, my makeup goes on pretty evenly, and as far as my understanding goes, like primers, they create a barrier between your makeup and your skin. This is the Hangover face primer. Not only does it provide a barrier between my skin and my makeup, you only need 2 pumps to really like get it all over your skin. Do you see that? That was just 2 pumps, guys. So, and then you want to rub it in gently. You don't want to like go too harsh. So yeah, I just rub it all over and you can sort of feel that it's a little bit tacky already, and that's when you know your base is ready. So I do not like to wear foundation on a daily basis. I tend to reach for a tinted moisturizer because I feel like that is a little bit lighter on my skin and it doesn't give me that cakey vibe that I don't mind if I'm like going out in town and like having a ball, but on a daily basis, and especially for a daytime look, I prefer to reach for a tinted moisturizer. This is the Hourglass Illusion Skin Tint with SPF. I strongly urge you guys to really like reach for something that would help you have protection against the sun, because essentially what makes you aid that exposure to the sun. I use my fingers for this because I realized one, a brush would like get a little bit cakey. Yeah, I feel like a brush would sort of glide over and it doesn't really like feel like it's one with your skin, and a sponge would just soak up the product and I'm just not gonna deal with that. So make sure you have clean fingers, guys. Okay, so my face is pretty much done with the skin tint, and now I'm gonna go in with some extra coverage where it matters, which is like my under eyes and my underbrow a little bit, and on my T-zone. Yeah, basically any high points on my face to sort of like highlight as well. Lately I've been super into this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It is super high in coverage and it has this big ass doe foot. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it's so big, and basically I don't want to go in with too much product. I always wipe it off. I always go like 1, 2, 3. I am pretty like light-handed with this because I don't want to be too much. Yeah, basically any high points in your face. The reason why I brought it down is because I do want to like bring attention to my cheeks a little bit, create that like facial dimension. That is what I'm trying to do. And when you use your beauty blender, you want to like not do it in swiping motions, you want to dab it in. I forgot to do that earlier. So the only time that I don't do this is when I get my brows threaded, and I forgot to get my brows threaded. So I just gonna have to do it. From here, I'm going to move on to sculpting my face, my favorite part. Okay, so the next thing that I use is this bronzer from Marc Jacobs. I have been taking a break from the Benefit bronzers, even though I absolutely love them, because I just wanted to see what else is out there. I just wanted to try something new, do something different in my routine, and as of lately, I've been really in love with Marc Jacobs and Marc Jacobs like bronzer. It is a huge disc, and it is called Fantastic. And the great thing about this is so buildable, and usually I go with my double-edged brush by Mecca Cosmetica, and I go in swirling motions and tap it off, and I will do the bronzing face, the fish face. And I love how like it's the perfect warmth. And your sis is sculpted. Oh, sorry, forgot my nails. So you want to remember that like you need to go into the crevices of your nose. Like it's sort of like an L shape, and you need to swipe it down like this as well. Right here. And voila, you got a sculpted nose. Everything looks super harsh right now, but I promise it'll be great. And I like to sort of use the big end of the brush and sort of try to deepen my eyes a little bit just to create that dimension. And then I go in with this product in the nude stick, and I dab it. A little bit goes a long way with this, guys. Circular motions, and I do try to bring it up. See, it's slowly coming together. I know you guys were a bit scared there for a minute. I was too. I want to drag it up because we want that lifted look. And if you're feeling a little bit extra, and I am feeling a little bit extra right now, I noticed that when I do this, when I bring my blush up, it does a lot as well. Like it makes it look a little bit more natural. Do you see the difference that I made? The next thing that I go for, because I try to focus on my base and making sure that's alright before I go to anything else, and so part of that base would be my highlighter, and this is the Hourglass Vanishing Stick. I made it a little bit filthy. My shade is in Rose Gold Flash, and it's basically a really subtle, natural looking highlighter that I just put on the high points of my face, sometimes even like underneath my eye, just again for that lifted look. And I go down my nose, my cupid's bow, crisscross, and then I go in with a brush. I don't really have a lot of like different brushes. I have one brush that I literally use for everything, and I cross my fingers every time that the pigment doesn't transfer. Do you see how it's making sense now? And before we move on to eyes, brows, and lips, I am gonna set it in with a setting powder by none other than Laura Mercier. I have bought this compact powder, and this is the translucent press setting powder, because I have found that not only is a loose powder a little bit bulky, but I just don't like loose powder getting everywhere. I use the same brush and I go in. They actually come with a cushion, but I like to use the brush because I feel like it picks up a lot more. And I go under my eye first, because that is the place where it would crease the most. And then I move on to my T-zone, and then I move on to everything else. Okay, now onto my favorite part, eyes. I am gonna use the Soft Glam Anastasia palette. I'm gonna go in on Rustic and dab it on my lid. And then blend it out. Usually I would curl my lashes first, but I didn't do that because I got my lashes lifted. I want to make sure you really like blend out the harsh line. No offense, Anastasia, you guys really need to work on your brushes. that brush was just not doing it for me. Usually I use the Naked eyeshadow brush because I feel like those brushes are amazing. And if we want to go back in, we go in with a MAC 231. Line my eyes with the same rustic color. Yeah, so I picked up burnt orange and basically I ran it above rustic and I created that transition. And I don't know if anyone else does this, but I like to like use my finger to just do that. That is the extent to which I do my eyeshadow. But then I like to line my eyes. I am going to go in with, again, this flat-ended brush by MAC, and I am going to go in Citrus Umber right here. Tap access and go in with my Kevyn Aucoin brow pencil in brunette, and I like to pretty much only line the bottom of my brow because I don't really want that much structure, if you catch my drift. Maybe fill in the back to create that like edge, and I just swipe upwards. Yeah, I just swipe upward to create that sort of structured but also like feathered natural-ish look. And then finally I go in, okay, not finally, but for the brows, finally I go into Treaty Brow Tones by Benefit. I'm gonna across my brows, and then we get to the part where I love, and that is mascara. I use the Shuamura Petal Lash Mascara in Intense Black, and I basically just go hard. Okay, so mascara is done, and now onto my lips, and I don't really do much with my lips on a daily basis. I just use this Burt's Bee tinted lip balm in Rose. Then I just go in with my final step, and that is the all-nighter spray. Just set everything in. Okay guys, so this is the full makeup look. I hope you guys liked it, and yeah, if you guys liked it, please do not hesitate to click the subscribe button down below, and actually just do it anyway, just for me, please. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please also click that like button down below, you know, because if you liked it, why not like it? And yeah, please also comment down below if you guys want to see anything else from me. Oh my god, the sun. You know, if you guys really want to see anything else from me, because I am very accommodating, I would like to think. And yeah, comment down below about what you want to see, or comment down below about anything at all, because I would love to hear from you guys, because I just get a really warm feeling in my stomach whenever I hear from you guys. It's really nice. It's like, oh my god, people are watching my videos, but at the same time, oh my god, people are watching my videos. So I think that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.